Spotlight.
This is Akashvani. In the program Spotlight, now we bring you a discussion on first anniversary of the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla at Ram Temple in Ayodhya. The participants are Ashok Tandon, political analyst, and Vinay Kumar, journalist.
In Ayodhya, there is festive cheer and festive mood with religious fervor because the first anniversary of consecration of Ram Temple in Ayodhya is being celebrated over the next 3 days. Mr. Tandon, if we look at past year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had presided over the celebrations and all the rituals on 22nd of January 2024 in Ayodhya, when this grand and glorious Ram temple was consecrated. But this time it is being observed on 11th of January. So is it due to the Hindu calendar which we are following now, or we have let go of 22nd of January, the date according to the Gregorian or English calendar?
There is a tradition in Hinduism to celebrate all festivals according to Hindu traditions and dates. So according to the Hindu calendar, the ceremony took place on the Paush Shukla Paksha Dwadashi, known as Karma Dwadashi, and that was on 22nd of January last year. But this year, the Paush Shukla Paksha Dwadashi happens to fall on the 11th of January. That is why the Pran Pratishtha anniversary is being celebrated today instead of 22nd of January. So let there be no confusion about it. And I think it was the right decision also, because the Hindu calendar dates, they fall on different dates. Our festivals also keep changing. So like that, this was the decision. And this decision was also taken in consultation with the saints and people who are well versed with the Panchang. So there should not be any controversy at all. And having said that, this year's celebrations are no different from what exactly was organized last year. In fact, an addition this year's celebration is that some eminent saints and Rishi, Muni and Sadhu who were left out by any chance, they could not participate in the main Pran Pratishtha event last year, they have been specially invited to join. 5,000 people have been invited this year, and that includes people who are prominent in different walks of life and who could not join the event last year. So this year's celebrations are almost at par with what exactly happened last year. And as we know, Prime Minister had done this Pran Pratishtha last year, and this year today's event was inaugurated by the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and he also went to the Angad Tila and talked to the people, addressed them. There were large crowds of devotees, including saints and spiritual leaders who had gathered to witness this particular event. The Prime Minister has also extended his greetings to the nation, marking the first anniversary of the Ram Lalla ideal at Ayodhya Temple. And he recalled that the centuries of sacrifice, penance and struggle have now culminated in the construction of Ram Temple, and he emphasized its significance as a symbol of India's cultural and spiritual heritage. And if we may add, on X he wrote, "Best wishes to all the countrymen on the first anniversary of the Ram Temple, Ram Lalla in Ayodhya. This temple, built after centuries of sacrifice, struggle, is a great heritage of our cultural and spirituality, and I am confident that this divine and magnificent Ram Temple will become a great inspiration in the accomplishment of the resolution of a developed India."
And we also have a report from Ayodhya. Our correspondent Om Avasthi has sent a report of what is happening in Ayodhya, how people are imbued with religious fervor and enthusiasm. They have gathered in Ayodhya, and what kind of festivities are going on in Ayodhya at the moment. So we can listen to our correspondent's report on that.
There is enthusiasm and joy in Ramnagri.
The entire Ayodhya is reverberating with the chants of Jai Sri Ram, as this is the first anniversary of the consecration of Ram Lalla in the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple. The devotees from all over the country and the world have reached Ayodhya. On this special occasion, Ram Lalla is giving darshan to the devotees wearing a pitambar woven with gold and silver. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurated the 3-day Pratishtha Dwadasi festival. During the Pratishtha Dwadasi festival, 21 Vedic Achars will chant 6 lakh Sri Ram Bij Mantra on all 3 days. Also, there will be a bhajan program for Lord Ram Lalla every day from 6 pm to 9 pm. Apart from this, there will be Ram Katha, discourses and cultural programs every day at Angat Tila, in which common people can participate. In view of the first anniversary program, no passes will be made for darshan on all 3 days. Also, live telecast is being done on Doordarshan so that more people can have darshan of Ram Lalla. Tight security arrangements have been made for the convenience of devotees.
Our correspondent has also underlined the fact that there is accessibility, there are no hindrances to common people from visiting Ram Temple this time, and those who would have missed the consecration of Ram Lalla idol on last year may do so, may have a darshan, may visit the temple, and further construction and further temples have been added, and the first floor has also been completed at Ram Janmabhoomi Ram Temple. So if we look at this, the participation of common people, and as you pointed out, the saints and religious heads from different parts of the country who could not come to Ayodhya last year, they are doing so this year. This gives a lot of cheer and enthusiasm and a boost also to the local people.
Certainly, by September 2024, the Ram Temple had become UP's most visited site, drawing 135.5 million domestic and 3,150 international tourists daily. The temple welcomes around 150,000 pilgrims, and these milestones highlight the temple's significance and its role in boosting regional tourism and also giving a boost to the regional economy and also economy of Uttar Pradesh. On New Year Eve, 200,000 pilgrims visited Ram Lalla temple and 300,000 visited on the New Year's Day. So 500,000 people on the New Year Eve and on the New Year, they visited for the darshana of Ram Lalla. And in a way, see, the temple has also set various different kind of records as well. Not only the record number of visitors, but also in terms of, gifts during the celebrations when lamps are lit in the premises, especially last time. It's in fact Guinness World Record was set by temple when it was inaugurated and attracting millions of devotees. And then the display of oil lamps on October 30th, 2024, Ayodhya set a remarkable record by lighting, if I may quote, 25 crore 251 diyas, oil lamps during the Pavali Mahotsav. So imagine. So these things are now becoming a center of attraction, not only for the domestic spiritual tourism, but also the international spiritual tourism also. This temple is attracting since last January 22. So this particular festival today, which was inaugurated today by the UP Chief Minister, will continue for 3 days, and it is expected that millions of pilgrims will be visiting and also participating in the celebrations which have organized there, whether they are spiritual events, there are religious events, and all sorts of people are now joining, especially this 3-day festival in Ayodhya.
And very interestingly, Tandon Sahab, this also coincides, a very happy coincidence with Mahakumbh being organized in Prayagraj. And it's a triangle if we see, Prayagraj, Ayodhya and Kashi Vishwanath in Varanasi. So this year, apart from Ayodhya, we also have, millions of people congregating at Prayagraj, and a good number of them will also, as UP government has also said, they can take care of this triangle of Kashi Vishwanath, Prayagraj as well as Ayodhya. So many pilgrims will also take this opportunity of visiting not only Kashi Vishwanath but also the newly built and consecrated Ram Lalla temple in Ayodhya. So we were also talking about the major boost to infrastructure and all-round development which has taking place in Ayodhya, which used to be a sleepy town till few years ago. And also, Tandon Sahab, if we go back 20-30 years when Ram Janmabhoomi movement was launched and how this dispute was settled and with absolutely no difficulty, nothing to harm the communal harmony, in that atmosphere of cooperation and that atmosphere of harmony, aided by the judgment of our Supreme Court, this construction of Ram Temple took place and it was consecrated last year.
Certainly, you are very rightly said that when the entire Ram Janmabhoomi movement was going on for the last a couple of decades, and there were apprehensions that if there is an attempt to construct a Ram Temple in Ayodhya, there might be discord, there might be threat to the peace and harmony, communal harmony. But the way things were settled with the intervention of the Supreme Court, and all parties agreed to, allow the Ram Temple to come up. And the way it has come up in a very peaceful atmosphere, now people realize that how important this event was. And I think all sections of the society have now welcomed it. And there is no dispute. And that shows that a movement like Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas Temple, how successful the entire operation has been. Right from sorting it out in the court to the construction of Ram Temple in a record time, and the way it is now developing into one of the most sought after tourist centers of attraction in India, particularly in Uttar Pradesh, and also giving a boost to the local economy. And irrespective of religion, all sections of the society are now coming together and making this particular mission a success in terms of economy, and the region's economy is also boosting now. Uttar Pradesh economy also getting a boost, and it is putting Uttar Pradesh on the spiritual and religious map of India for all people of Indian diaspora abroad. There are reports that diaspora Indian people from at least 30-40 countries, they continue to visit Ram Temple every year or every month particularly.
And also this construction of Ram Temple, very significantly, as Prime Minister Modi himself pointed out in his address last year when he consecrated the temple, his key words was that, this is a symbolic of, development which India is marching on. And as you rightly pointed out, the way it was settled and the way was paved towards construction of Ram Temple. So Prime Minister said that, this symbolizes the rise of India, which is determined to walk on the path of further development with participation from all sections of the society. So we hope that this same spirit of harmony, peace and cooperation continues, and more people from all walks of life, they participate in the ongoing first anniversary celebration of consecration of Ram Lalla at Ram Janmabhoomi Temple with enthusiasm, religious fervor and participation from all in the society. Thank you, Mr. Tandon, for participating in the discussion and shedding light on all the important and significant milestones towards which led to the construction of Ram Temple. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You were listening to a discussion on first anniversary of the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla at Ram Temple in Ayodhya. The participants were Ashok Tandon, political analyst, and Vinay Kumar, journalist. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of Akashvani. You can listen to it on our mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official. You may share your feedback about this program through email at airnsdtalks@gmail.com or WhatsApp on 9289094044.
Spotlight.